could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Eileen if you're new here, and on today's video you're joining me for another Trader Joe's haul, but this time it's fall edition. Let's get started. To start off, I bought these beautiful mums, I think they're called. I wanted a fall color, like this ruby burgundy kind of shade, and I am obsessed. They're so beautiful. They were only $4.99. Love them. What I do want to do first is take everything out of the bags, and then I'll show you little by little everything I got. There were a lot of fall things. That's why this is the fall edition. Trader Joe's goes like hard for fall, so there's some pretty cool things here.
Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
So the first thing I want to do is go over all of the things I need to go in the fridge and freezer, because they need to go in the fridge or freezer, so I need to get them out fast. So I got some Argentinian shrimp. Love this stuff. It's a staple every time I go. French green beans, and fun fact, these are the ones that I like to use in my green bean casserole for Thanksgiving, so keep a lookout for them. But yeah, these are awesome. They cook great, really yummy. Next, I got some red butter lettuce, really good to toss together in a salad. Some cilantro, and I got some iceberg lettuce because I was thinking of doing just very traditional style tacos this week. So I also got some green beans and some zucchini, which are also staples, and some broccoli. This is our first pumpkin item. This is the honey roasted pumpkin ravioli, thin stuffed pasta with cheesy pumpkin filling. It's delicious. I think I had it before a couple years. It's a little sweet because of the pumpkin, and the honey is just delicious. So really recommend this. This is probably what I'm going to be having for dinner and then lunch the following day on Monday and Tuesday. Okay, I also got some of these Campari tomatoes. We use tomatoes quite a bit, so it's nice to have a couple of them in a good size. This week I decided that I'm going to be making some really simple, cozy meals. That's what I'm in the mood for. So I got ingredients that go along with that thought process. So one of these first things is I got this huge sweet potato that I'm probably going to boil up and mash to make mashed sweet potato with butter. I feel like that's going to be a good side. Another thing that I got is this butternut squash, and I love butternut squash because I make butternut squash soup quite often in the fall, so I'm excited for this one in particular to have with lunch. And to go with this, I bought some Tuscan style bread, some Tuscan style sourdough bread, so I'm excited to have that pairing. Like, nothing sounds cozier to me than having some soup and some bread to just like dip as you eat. So good. Another meal that I want to have this week is some stuffed bell peppers. So I bought a couple of green bell peppers so I can stuff with probably like a meat and bean situation. You guys will see. I'm actually planning on filming these meals this week, so yeah, you'll see them. And then another fun meal that we like to do, and this is with a baked potato, is just like a stuffed baked potato where we crisp, my kids are playing, where we crisp these up and then we stuff them with cheese and baked beans and then like a crispy topping. It's so good. So that's probably another cozy meal we're gonna have this week. I've also had a little bit of a sweet tooth lately, so what I want to do is replace anything unhealthy sweet that I've been eating with these medjool dates. And these taste really good, like if you stuff them with peanut butter or even just like by themselves. Sometimes I'll just grab one or two and they just like the perfect satisfying sweet treat. that's pretty healthy. So I like having these on hand too. I always get my roasted garlic hummus as well. It's just good to have with chips or with pita, and I have some falafels in there too that I want to have. I also drink a lot more tea this time of year, and one of my favorite teas is peppermint tea from Trader Joe's. I noticed the other night when I was making some tea that I didn't have any of it. And then this looked really interesting. I love the fall colors on it, but it's just tea and lemonade, so like an Arnold Palmer. I love the can, so I wanted to try it. I really love this fusilli pasta that they have, so I'm having some of that for our pasta night. Other basic things I got, just so that we can start with the fun fall things, is I got this cucumber. Again, probably gonna have that with pita and falafel, like that combination. Bananas, just a good grab and go breakfast. Lime and lemon. We use onions quite a bit, so I feel like this is the best bang for your buck. I think it was $3.99 for this bag of 7, so that's pretty good. And then this is Trader Joe's is the only place where I have ever found these, and my kids love these, so I like to mix up their fruit here and there, their freeze-dried fruit. Alright, so that's about it for all of the normal things, regular things that I buy in my everyday. So I'm going to put these things away, and then I'm going to get started with a few of my favorite fall things that Trader Joe's brings out during this time of year and show them to you. But here are my top 5 things that I love getting at Trader Joe's in the fall, aside from the pumpkin ravioli and your regular butternut squash that I always get. Right, so I sometimes have either oatmeal, or I've been really in the mood for oatmeal lately, so that's probably what I'm gonna prep later for breakfast. But I also love yogurt, and having yogurt topped with some fruit or even just with some granola sounds really good. Sorry for the noise, my kids live here, so it is what it is. I wanted to try this new Honeycrisp apple granola. Apples are equally as fall to me as pumpkin is, so I like to get a couple apple things in the fall too. But yeah, so I'm excited to try this with my breakfast. Next, I got these pumpkin waffles. These are really for my kids, but I do like how they taste with just like a little bit of maple syrup. I feel like they have a very natural sweetness to them, so I think that they're delicious. Fall to me is everything baking and having baked goods and all of those things. So this is a staple for me. This is the pumpkin bread muffin mix, and it's so good. I'm probably gonna make this week so that we can have it throughout the week. And my kids love this. And then this is like a combination thing, so I'm gonna show you one thing at a time. I got this fall harvest salsa, and I love this salsa. I feel like the sweetness and the pumpkin apple butternut squash situation that it has going on is so delicious. And to go with these, I think these are so fun. These fall leaves tortilla chips. I feel like these are so cute. My kids love tortilla chips, so I feel like they're gonna eat this just like perfectly. So yeah, I'm excited to have this with the salsa, even like as a snack. And that concludes my Trader Joe's haul, fall edition. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys try some of the things that I showed you in this video, because I have tried the majority of them before and I do love them. So I hope you guys like them as much as I do. Trader Joe's has a lot more fall items, but I tried to be conscious. I tried to make sure I wasn't being wasteful. I tried to make sure that the things I bought I was actually going to consume, and that my family was actually going to consume them. But I definitely encourage you to go to Trader Joe's and see some of the fun things that they have. I love grocery stores like that have seasonal items. I just feel like it makes the season so much more fun, especially when there's only items that you can get during that season. So yeah, I encourage everyone to give in to all the fall things and go to your local Trader Joe's if you have one and stock up on whatever you can and whatever sounds good to you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like this video and want to see more like these, please give me a like. And I'm curious, what's your favorite fall item from Trader Joe's? Leave it down in the comments. Bye.
If this is the end, promise me that it's worth it. I know it's getting late.